Hey, I'm Austin with Training Tall and welcome back to another rowing video. Today we're going to be asking the question, should you be using a seat pad when you're on the rowing machine? What are the benefits of it? What are the drawbacks of it? And we're going to take a look at 3 different seat pads, kind of this flatter version, a medium puffy version, and this big ol' puffy version. And these are all from 2K Fit, which is one of the biggest rowing seat pad brands that you can find on Amazon. But let's cut to the chase right away first. Do you need a seat pad to be successful in rowing? Of course not. You don't need a seat pad for your rowing machine. However, certain seats on certain rowers are very uncomfortable. And today I'm sitting on the Concept 2, which is notorious for having one of the most uncomfortable seats out of all the rowing machines out there. I mean, this thing is freaking hard. It's got a little bit of give to it, but boy, do you get some butt aches when you're doing any rowing workout that's longer than like 20 minutes. You might be used to doing like a butt shimmy, kind of shifting your weight from one cheek to the other just to get some blood flow, a little more comfort in those booty cheeks. And so seat pads exist to help eliminate that discomfort. So starting things off here with this flatter gel type version of a seat pad. This is 2K Fit's newest model of seat pad. The 1/4-inch gel cushion eliminates a lot of the discomfort that you would get just from the seat by itself. Now, after doing a workout using this, I still got a little bit of discomfort after a while, but that's to be expected when you're just sitting on a rowing machine with just a little bit of cushion underneath you. However, it was not nearly as uncomfortable as it usually is when doing a long workout on just the standard Concept 2 seat. What's nice too about a small pad like this is it's super portable, and the material that's on it is, you can just throw this thing in the wash and wash it, or wash it very, very easily. It's not going to really soak up a lot of sweat like other thick pads would. And of course, it's super portable too. You can easily just fold it in half, throw it in your bag, and use it wherever. So while thin, gel-like pads like this are awesome, there are also thicker seat pads that you can use to provide even more comfort. Now, this is the Model 1 and Model 2 from 2K Fit. And the Model 1 here is a little bit thinner. It's a little over 2 inches of thickness. However, the give on this, it has a lot more give. And after sitting my fat butt on this for a while, it was pretty flattened out after just about 20 minutes of using it. And so it's this Model 2 here with these securing seat straps that is one of my favorite seats. Now, there's a lot of reasons why I like this seat pad specifically and why I'd actually recommend it to a lot of you. So let's get into it here. What's nice is that it's got some seat securing straps on it. Now, personally for me, when I was using the Model 1, which doesn't have the seat straps, the little bit of grip on the bottom of this, it was able to stay on the seat just fine. But in case your booty's shifting around, it's nice to have the safety of having these safety straps. And it's super easy to put on the seat. You literally just clip the straps underneath like this, literally as simple as it gets. And then from there, if I can aim properly without seeing, there we go, it stays secure. And so that way when you're doing things like sprinting, for example, you have no risk of the seat pad flying off. Now, with this 3 inches of seat support, this thing is freaking cozy. It's using like some sort of memory foam, a foam that kind of shapes to your ass. But it's super comfy and provides a lot more of that comfort support than the thinner gel-like pad. Now, one of the big reasons why I like this is not just because of the comfort, but actually for the biomechanical advantage it gives you in rowing. Now, I've talked about this in other videos in the past, that when it comes to rowing well, one of the most important things about your rowing form is to be able to get into a proper hinge forward, a lean forward with your torso forward, shoulders in front of your hips, and your arms like this. Now, depending on the type of rowing machine that you have, depending on the level of the foot plates and the seat, it can become very challenging to properly lean forward without rounding your lower back. This is especially a big problem on certain WaterRower designs. But even on the Concept 2, when we get these extra few inches of cushion, it's actually lifting our seat up higher than the foot plates, which allows an easier time to lean forward into the front like this. So getting yourself into the forward position is actually a lot easier than it is just on the standard seat. And my lower back has never felt less strained because of this seat pad. And so if you're someone who thinks they struggle with getting into that forward position, or you suffer from a lot of back pain, not only is this thing gonna make your seat way more comfy, it's gonna help you reduce your back pain and allow you to get a more proper hinge forward. And so even if you don't have a Concept 2 and you wanna strap this on to like a WaterRower or any other type of rower, I put this on all the different rowers that I have and it works great on all of them. This type of seat pad could really change the game for you. Now, of course, there are some drawbacks. With this being like a thicker foam type seat, it's gonna absorb your butt sweat. This thing is probably gonna get very, very stinky very, very fast. Unlike, again, like the gel pad, which would wick away your sweat a lot better, this thing is gonna soak up all that juicy butt sweat. So you'd have to take care of it and clean it a lot more often. And of course, with these straps here, you know, it kind of makes it a little bit harder to pack it away and store it compared to the versatility of just being able to fold up a gel pad. But here's the thing, are there any drawbacks to using a seat pad? There's really not. Like, I sat down and I was just like thinking with a piece of paper, like, what are the drawbacks of using a seat pad? There's really no drawbacks. It just increases the comfort level and can even provide you with a biomechanical advantage. So if you feel like you've been struggling with being comfortable on the rower, getting your form down properly, you might want to take a look at a seat pad and see if that helps you get a more enjoyable experience out of your rowing journey. So I've got links for all of these seat pads linked down below in the video description, so you can check them out if you're interested. But I hope this video could provide you with a little bit of insight into seat pads and rowing. Does a seat pad have any negative drawbacks to rowing? No, not really. It only has comfort and biomechanical benefit advantages. So those are my thoughts and feelings on seat pads. If you have certain seat pads that you'd like me to take a look at, let me know and I can see if I can get my hands on them to review them or discuss them in some way, because my goal is just to help you get the most out of your rowing experience, to make it as fun, engaging, and help you be as consistent as you possibly can. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you use a seat pad? Are you anti-seat pad? Are you just building butt endurance from sitting on the butt cheeks? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just gonna let you go. As always, I will see you in the next video.